it is. That's terrifying.
Kick the tires, let's go. Grease on our hands, stories on the open road. That stupid car show where the wrong boats somehow fit just right, from busted parts to late night campsites. That stupid car show, talking cars, fixing scars, friends in tow, yeah. Welcome to that stupid car show. Hey!
Welcome everybody to a second episode about cars, regular cars, weird cars, and everything in between. Unless you ask Mike about trains, just be prepared. Let me introduce you to our team. First, I am the man that wires entire Jeeps with only red wire, Justin from Old Junk and the Dog. And then we got Big Mike, the man that uses butt connectors on fiber optic. Then we have the man who uses Romex in limousines, Chad from Whiskey Gas Garage. And the man who, if you don't have ISO 9000 compliant connections, he'll cut you, John from Toss a Coin to Your Tech Guy. This is That Stupid Car Show.
Yes, we have a theme song.
That's such a catchy theme song too. Every time I hear it,
I've been jamming to that thing.
I'm just overdoing this during the
intro. It's like, and I've heard it enough now that I know the lyrics. So like when it says That Stupid Car Show, I'm singing along. It's catchy. It's got a good beat to it. I really like it. So you did a good job on that, Justin.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. I don't know. I want to start off a first segment here. I want to talk about playing the snow in the mountains with Chad here.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we all have an opinion about that.
Yeah. We all have
Yeah, I want you guys to go ahead. Let me tell you, it just about 3 hours ago, and that was 6 days ago, my butthole unpuckered. I was puckered up, I swear to God, for 6 days. That's the dumbest thing I've ever done. And I'm from MapQuest. I used to have
let's explain to the show what happened here.
Okay, well, so I was going down to Cedar City, Utah to pick up the Elemental Burrito Wagon. I'm building a food truck out of a Honda Element. Doesn't matter. Was on the way back, and they shut down I-70 because of snow going up over Loveland Pass and then up Vale Pass. So I popped off at an exit there. Should have got a room. Should have got a Motel 6 or a chalet, spent the night, drank whiskey, said, no, I'd really like to get home. I had a doctor's appointment the next day. So I said, I'll just follow the map. And I've got a V10 and I've got four-wheel drive. So I locked all that stuff in and got up in these mountain passes that turned from sort of gravelish to snow to deep snow and I'm pulling a trailer with a car behind it. And I kept getting down these passes, and there would be a tree, and then I'd have to back up with the trailer. It's 3.5 minutes on time lapse on the last episode. It was 7.5 hours in real time in that 3.5 minutes. It's the dumbest thing I've ever done. I should be dead. But I never was sober the whole time. I maintained between 0.03 and 0.05 that entire 7.5 hours. So I feel like I did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Idiot. I was an idiot.
I saw that in the video, and the first thing I thought was, I said it out loud. I was like, "What the hell is he doing?"
I thought it was a beautiful drive. He's just out there playing in the mountains, and then he says, "Oh, I'm pulling a trailer." I was like, "Oh crap!"
Well, when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, he's going to get out and have a snowball fight at some point." I was expecting violence, but
or Sasquatch.
there was just tension.
It was scary, and I got to writing here. It triggered my. It's still triggering my anxiety, Jay. And just for the record, Jay, it's Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select. That's what we're sipping on. He always asks me what were you drinking on that episode, just so he knows.
Yeah. Let me tell you about my story in the mountains. I used to go.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, I went to college out in Wyoming, Wowtech. I don't know if it matters or not because I'm not a mechanic really anymore. But I was a member of the 4-wheel drive club, and we go up in the mountains, play up in the snowy range. You know, it was snowy up there. And I was playing in a 98 Chevy Blazer 4-wheel drive, and we're bouncing through the trails, just having a good old time. And we get to the end of this trail, and I turn around, and I hear a snap, and my front CV shaft just broke. It was gone. And I looked over to the guy that was riding with me. I said, "You better hold on, because we're in 2-wheel drive now." And we went through that trail, and we jumped that thing and bounced off the things, and we got to the parking lot where it was bladed finally. And as I came out of the trail, I jumped that Blazer out of there because it was a little hill and dip, and I lawn darted. I absolutely lawn darted my Blazer into a snowdrift with the back tire sticking off the ground and everything.
Jeez.
Oh, I love it.
The only thing I can add to that is it was probably October or November 2004, and I was hauling my great grandmother's stuff back from Twin Falls, Idaho, in a 26-foot U-Haul truck, towing a what was it? It was a Mercury Villager, I think, on the back. And somehow we got lost up in the mountains. Thankfully, no snow, and the only way to turn around was to back the trailer into the garden of a church. So. Right between some trees, man, and we just left. I was with my uncle, and we were just like, you know what, we're gonna go. It's fine, you know. And
we're just gonna need a couple of Our Fathers, and you'll be fine.
Gunther, no.
The youngsters don't know what line darts are. David said, "Oh, that's Canadian Dave."
That's Canadian Dave.
Yeah.
Did anybody happen to catch the score of that meaningless hockey game?
Yeah. That was pretty tough.
All I know is
where the Canadians got spanked like a 4-year-old in Walmart. Did anybody catch that game? Maybe it was just me. I thought the Canadians played hockey. Justin Trudeau said America will never take our country or our game. We don't want your country, and we already got your game. So I'm just pointing out some facts.
Hey, Bo, I can agree with you on Fort Leonard Wood. That place is kind of terrible. But all right, Canadian Dave, I got something for you. I meant to put this out earlier, but I'm going to put it out here. All right, you listening? You got your ears on? Here it is. So you had a bet with Chad, right? Who won, Chad? Did you win?
You know we did. USA, USA.
So here's some redemption for you, Dave. I'm going to help you out. This is for you. So if you're willing to come on as a guest of That Stupid Car Show one day, a couple weeks from now, maybe, I'll put your picture up here in the band list in the Bad Lecture Bar. That way, Chad has to look at it every time he's on a stream and see your smiling face. So I'm giving you a chance at redemption and revenge. If you want to come on the show, come in the Lion's Den and have a conversation with our man, Chad Scott.
Is that Cousin Eddie back there?
Yes, that's you, Cousin Eddie. Yes.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I hope Dave takes you up on that, because I've already promised Dave if I ever have a sister and she's a little slow, that I would let him date her. So I think it would be great if he came on the car show.
Oh yeah, I absolutely do. I think Dave would be a riot to have on the show. But there's the challenge. If you want to go right, get my finger right geographically there, so that Chad can see you every stream.
He needs to go right just a little bit over to the I don't know, a little bit further. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, next to
That's
Cousin
right
Eddie.
there.
Yeah, higher. Yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that way Chad definitely can see him no matter what.
I see Canadian hockey at every stream when I'm in the bathroom, because their team's in the toilet. So it's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's just that you got beat. Oh, it was sad. And then complained about it. Oh, we don't like 3-on-3 playoffs. That's the reason NHL didn't do it. Well, cry me a river. I'm sorry. I'm over my rant.
It's in the past, but
it's in the past. But yeah,
gauntlet's laid down.
No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Dave. You're my favorite Canadian.
Nah, Dave's awesome. We all like Dave. Otherwise, I wouldn't invite him on the show.
Yeah. Now, if you just learn to play hockey.
Uh-oh. Hey, Chad.
God, there you go.
Yep.
There we
Yep,
go.
You're screwed now, Chad.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
He's
From
going to
now
bring
on,
the
he'll be
E's and
peeking at
O's,
you
and he's going to
over
tell you what
John's
for.
shoulder.
Let me tell you. He's going to tell you what for.
Yeah.
It was terrible, but, you know.
Yeah,
He already kept up his part of the bet too. He bought $100 worth of tickets on the giveaway, which was like $45,000 Canadian, I think. Doesn't really matter. It was a lot, that just at the valuation of their money. I can't figure it all out.
Well, I mean, look, he bought into a good cause, and that's the important bit.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
That maple syrup whiskey is going to taste pretty good, though.
Oh my God. Yep. No doubt about it.
I keep saying it. I'm just waiting on my maple beans, man.
So we rolling into our subject for the day, or are we still talking about land yachts?
Well, I don't know. Let's go and roll into our subject here. We put out a challenge to all of each other to pick out some favorite builds that we've been following over the years. And I think we're going to start with you, Mike. If you want to, I'll go ahead and put this up on screen here if you
Appreciate it.
want. Let's see. Put this on here. Let me figure out.
I might have to look this guy's name up, but the pictures of the car that Justin is sharing right now, it's a 1927 Model T. And this car was on Jay Leno's garage a few years ago, well, almost 10 years ago, and has been one that I have revisited over and over and over again. The engine's a 1926 T-block. It's got a special head on it that changed the compression from 3.98 to 1 to 6 to 1 compression. Couple of Stromberg 81 carburetors, and just some other stuff, some cranks. I think a late 20s to early 40s T crank, and then a what do you say he was running? 302 Ford valves in the block or whatever. He is running an electric fan. I just watched this video again today so I could familiarize myself with the car pretty much, but it's just such an inspiring build for me. He stretched the wheelbase out to make it ride a little bit better, lowered the front end. That's a Willis steering wheel and a set of white, what do they call them? Controls on the steering wheel and everything. It's still
Advanced retard.
drive. Yeah, thank you. The advanced retard, but it sort of still drives like a Model T, but it's like a little bit of a mix between a Model T and a Model A. So you still have the 3 pedals on the floor, but you also have a 3-speed with overdrive gear shift and 2-speed Ruxtol rear end, Rocky Mountain brakes. I mean, I'm a pre-war car guy. Packard, Duesenberg.
You're also a
Pierce
pre-war
Arrows.
train guy.
I am I'm mostly a pre-war train guy. The post-war era of railroading, as far as passenger trains are concerned, is quite nice. But as far as cars are concerned, pre-war straight 8s and the Packard Twin 6 or things like that, I absolutely fall in love with. But this car I have gone back to visit this car time and time again to watch this video, to listen to him talk about what he's done to this car. And it's a goal of mine eventually to build a Model T hot rod. This is a hot rod from the era, like the very earliest era of hot rods, with the Strombergs and the head and everything. It's such a great build, and so good looking, and it'll do 65 or 70 down the highway all day long.
It's an absolute beautiful car.
That's awesome. I love it.
I know.
Yeah.
The Cadillac headlights, I think, are just where they're mounted on the front. I know you scrolled down, but if you go back to where you're looking head on to the car with the headlights, it just has a beautiful stance to it. And I think that picture is from the Bonneville Salt Flats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God, that is such a good looking car.
That's sexy.
I know.
Well,
and it's a Model T. It's a Model T, you know?
Yeah, it's a T bucket. And, I've had Model A's, I've had Model T's, and as far as, I've always had original cars, more or less. And I could see the appeal to making one actually that drives like a modern vehicle. And holds up to the road.
I like the stance. This thing leans forward. It looks aggressive.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Just a little bit. It's not seriously leaning forward, but
it's not overly done,
just enough to go, ooh. it intrigues you. You know, it's got 12 speeds forward and 6 speeds reverse apparently between the 3-speed overdrive and the regular transmission and the 2-speed rear end. I absolutely am fascinated by this car. And in the video, he goes out and him and Jay Leno go out and he just cranks it once with the crank on the front there, and it fires right up. You know, and he's driven it from Portland all the way to the Bonneville and back, Bonneville Salt Flats.
Nice.
Yeah, so just a gorgeous car. I love that car.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And where can we find this fine vehicle?
Just search Jay Leno's Garage Hot Rod T or Model T Hot Rod or whatever.
Yeah.
I did a search of the guy's name, and I'll have to look the guy's name up.
I will.
It's like Casey Paddington or something like that.
I will put a link to the.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'll put a link to the build in the doobly-doo down the bottom after the video. So if anyone wants to check it out.
Doobly-doo, that's
awesome.
a technical term, right?
Yeah, the doobly-doo.
Okay. Just want to make sure I understood.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You know, whatever it's called.
Good to translate. What he means is the description under the video.
Yeah, in the description. Yeah.
Clayton Paddington. I was close there.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this off.
Clayton Paddington.
Let's see. I have to change up some few things here.
We saw the Inevitable Gem is on here. Welcome,
Yeah,
Inevitable Gem. It's inevitable. We love.
He was.
What a great guy.
He
For
called.
those of you,
He actually called me
didn't
tonight
name him,
and wanted to know if we were going to be doing this, and I told him absolutely every Wednesday 6:30.
Well, he's in here bragging already, man. Look here. He says his is turnkey ready.
We were talking earlier on the phone about his Model A. I didn't know he had one, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh,
yeah, he had a Model T at 1.2, and we were talking about that. So,
I just sold my T about 8 months ago, a little just before Poverty Tour. I kind of wish I still had it. It was a fun old vehicle. You know, everybody in the automotive industry needs to own a Model A or a Model T at some point just to play with,
right?
Because they're so simple to build and work on, and parts are available. I mean, they're so different to drive. Because you're not just doing one thing with your feet and one thing with your hands. Yeah,
you're
adjusting
having
the timing,
the timing and
the throttle and the steering wheel. And you got three pedals, and they don't do anything that normal 3 pedals do.
Not at all.
You have to be engaged with that car. It's one of those cars that you just have to engage with it constantly and be aware of what it has to do. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never driven one, but I've seen videos.
You have to drive. It's not a car you can just get in. You have to drive.
Okay, we're going to change it up a little bit right now, and we're going to go to Chad with his preferred build.
I think this just says everything about Chad right here.
Yeah,
like all at once.
Yeah. So in 2012, I was living in Canton, Ohio, and I was working in Port-au-Prince, Haiti at Grace Children's Hospital. And I came home on sabbatical, had 9 months off, and was teaching up at Kent State, and didn't have really anything to do. So I built this. I went and bought a brand new smart car for like $12 and drove it out of the showroom, and then built it into a hot dog cart. So what it is on the top there is a giant wiener with glasses on and tape in the middle of the glasses. And the reason it is tape in the middle of the glasses is because it's a smart wiener. That was the name of the company, Smart Wieners. And our logo was, "Don't judge us by our size." Now, I don't know if you can draw any conclusions to that or not, but clearly Chad doesn't compensate, because that's what I would be. Now, maybe I am now with the limo that I've gotten a little older. So in the back, according to the rules in Ohio, you had to have a triple sink for washing. We had a triple sink in the back, a hand washing sink. You had to have a hot water, a water heater, 2 forms of water and gas and a grill and all this other stuff. And everything was right there built in. And believe it or not, smart cars, they make hitches for them. So you can actually put hitches on them. But yeah, that was my Smart Wieners. And what we did was we went around and we did tons of car shows and sold smart wieners out of the back of our smart Wienermobile. And when you lay down the tailgate in a smart car, you can open it up. And there's tons of room in the tailgate of a smart car, believe it or not, big open compartment. And that's where we kept all of our chips. So you'd go by, then you'd make your own wiener. You'd grab it off the thing. It was kind of a serve yourself. And then you'd grab your own wiener is what I'm saying. So you'd fondle
Sorry, you got
your
me.
own wiener. Once you're done fondling your wiener, then you would sauce up your wiener after you put it in the bun. So you'd
Did
put
you
the
relish it
wiener.
as well?
You relish your wiener. You gotta relish your wiener. You could get onions either with or with. Sometimes you'd cry over your wiener while you were relishing. And anyway, you put your sauce on your wiener, and we sold. I spent, I don't know, 8 or 9 months running this thing while I was in sabbatical, and then I sold it to a girl. And I have to tell this story because it's just clean enough to tell. I really loved her, but she was it was a lesbian couple that I sold it to, and she was a heavy equipment operator there in Canton, Ohio, who worked for a company, and I swear you can Google it, called Beaver Excavating. So, and they were the nicest couple, and to this day are still running that thing. And if you call that number on the door there, you'll get her, and they're still running it, and it is a fantastic buggy. But that was one of probably a dozen food truck like things that I built in my career. But that was one of my favorite builds that I did. There's a ton out there that somebody else did, but none of them had smart wieners involved.
How much did you charge for someone to eat your wiener?
You know, I usually had to pay people to eat my wiener, depending, but women I let have free wieners, and men they were $300 a piece. But
Oh
you know,
my
you
God.
just have to let one man eat your wiener to be called a wiener eater the rest of your life. That's
Did
all I'm saying.
anybody request a rental at any point?
They never requested a rental, but I did have some bring the wiener back.
Oh, well, I mean, returns happen.
Yeah, they were under warranty. I had warranted wieners. That's all I'm saying.
I got nothing.
We
I
broke
just
Mike.
I think you broke Mike.
No.
you've not had a
Oh my
wiener till you've had a
gosh.
smart wiener. That's all I'm saying.
Chad, I
Look,
didn't know that
AI's
was your
taking over
car. I thought
everything.
you were just randomly following somebody that had built a
Oh no, I built
smart
that years
car
ago.
into a hot dog cart, man. I
No.
was like, so how nice that, like, of course Chad found like the weirdest hot dog cart in the world, but the fact that you built the weirdest hot dog cart in the world is even better.
Yeah,
in
we
all
built that one
honesty,
from
so-
scratch. Yeah.
God, that's fantastic. And,
Thank you.
You're so good with your words, like it within you, like yeah, just I can't.
Well, he's
Like,
good with his wiener too, as it seems.
I'm great with
apparently,
my
yeah,
wiener. All I
yeah.
need is a little tape on my wiener, and I'll be fine.
He's always bragging about his wiener, you know.
Yeah.
And
I sprained my wiener once, but that's on a different
Yeah.
channel.
I've heard his wiener's very good, so we'll have to. I might have to try it on the next Power.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
See, it kicks in at some point, right? It just like at some point I catch up, you know.
This reminds me of the first time I went in the prison bus. Chad said, "Let me show you my wood." And that's true because my countertop was made out of wood. Oh, it wasn't Canadian maple, but it was still wood, Dave.
It was there? Yeah.
It was old Canada.
I remember you saying that, and I'm just now understanding what you were doing. Like just now.
Daryl, you
Oh my
came
God.
into the Chad
I
story time.
thought
That's
you were
what
proud
said
of the
out there.
build. So,
Oh, my
good
God.
Lord.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's good.
Should I go to
man.
mine? Mine's a lot more tame.
Yeah. Maybe in order to keep Daryl's here garage, at 76, we have to bring it down a notch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and add this to the stage. I'm going to do a tractor. This
Oh.
right here.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh,
Okay,
this is,
all right.
This is a Minneapolis Moline experimental tractor for the 445s built in 19.
Same steering wheel,
53.
high mounted, rather flat.
Yeah, sorry.
Nice.
Trying to pause this, but what this is a experimental tractor they built online before they built the production models. And here's a couple photos from the factory. Let me find. And this right here is what it looked like whenever the Squatch253 on YouTube, Toby, I do believe, found.
Wow.
It after the factory was done doing their experimentation, they just pretty much gave it away or sent it out to a farm, and it had been bought and sold a dozen times. And this tractor had been used like a rented mule, just beat to death. And it's, but the thing is, it's such a rare and interesting piece that he's doing a full restoration, nut and bolt. If you ever want a channel that scratches the OCD itch, this is the one for you. Squatch253 on YouTube. It's
Oh yeah, that looks like my
down
1937B. Whenever I got done with it, when I tore it down. Yeah. He's doing all the things.
Yeah, doing all the things. Let me find the end result because he's not done with it yet. Let me find here. Yeah, he's talking about it. Let's find a picture of it. Sorry, I have nothing but YouTube pictures. So, but
yeah, as long as it's 30 seconds or less, or it is.
Yeah. But I mean, it's.
Oh yeah.
Where did it go? Yeah, I mean this is where he's at right now. And done the engine, the radiator, fixed broken castings, just every little bit and piece, and it's infinite detail. That's why, like I said, it just scratches the itch for OCD. Everything's perfect, and being an experimental tractor, I mean, there's little bits and parts that weren't on the production tractors. They were just custom made for this tractor. Then after they proved their point, they went and built the production pieces. And he's trying to save every experimental piece that he can on there and to fully restore it to back to what it was when it rolled off the factory line.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's very cool.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, restoring a prototype of any kind is fantastic.
And the thing is,
challenging as well.
Yeah, I mean, this guy here has a couple of very, very interesting builds. He's built a what he calls a Swamp Angel. It's a D2, the Caterpillar bulldozer.
Nice.
And same thing, nut and bolt restoration, everything's perfect. And he kept original paint on there, so it looks like a tractor that has 60, 70 years on it, and it runs just like a brand new vehicle, or brand new crawler.
I gotta say, my favorite Minneapolis Moline is probably the one with the town cab on it, or whatever.
Oh yeah, the UDLX. Yeah,
and so the one that's like it can plow and it can take you to church, know, and
okay, I can see that.
Yeah, so it was like it was an enclosed cab, and I think you entered through the back of the cab or whatever, and there was a seat on one side for your wife and the seat on the other side for you, with the steering wheel and everything.
I like that. Yeah, my parish priest when I was a kid was the same way. He could plow and he could take you to church.
That's funny.
Well,
but I don't know. That's tractor wise, I think that's my favorite tractor. Probably the
the thing is that's a lot of people's favorite tractor. So they're ultimately collectible because they only made like 500 or 600 of them.
Did they? Yeah, I was wondering. I didn't know how many they'd made. But.
And there's 2 for auction in Florida this week, in case you're really curious.
Oh, I didn't know that. The other one that I like, there's one, maybe it's a German tractor. It starts with a shotgun shell. I like
the Bulldogs, Longs or whatever they are.
Yeah,
that one.
Okay,
I've seen those.
Yeah. All right, John. I think we're ready for you, but I'll let you do your own tech stuff over here.
I did come prepared with my own presentation, so
yes.
My build is a little bit different than the other guys, as you can see. My boy Colin Furs here decided to embrace my friend Archimedes and build a screw tank. And I got to go off on this. Furs didn't build a tank. He built a mechanically intrusive thought and gave it a throttle. It's fantastic because that screw tank, it's not off-road. It's not a man looking at the planet like, yeah, I can tap that. It's science. And quick science rant, keep yourself inside the vehicle, please. It's an inclined plane. It's humanity's first cheat code. You don't lift the heavy thing when you're a human. You slide it up a ramp, right? So this is it's just a triangle that convinces gravity to calm down. And that ramp, if you stretch it out and you wrap it around a cylinder, right? Bam, a screw. And the screw is literally an inclined plane that got bored and chose violence. So in this particular case, in Colin's case, he turned the rotational motion of a screw, because that's what it is, into a mechanism that climbs on its own spiral ramp through the world. So, for example, when we invented the self-tapping screw, which is the most disrespectful fastener ever created, and Dalton, if you're listening, there you are. A normal screw is like, excuse me, can I have a pilot hole, please? And a self-tapper is like, nah, I'm gonna kick down the door, fam. Pilot hole, that sounds like your problem. It doesn't ask permission. It creates the threads as it goes, which is okay. But now imagine the natural evolution. The screw, existing threads. Self-tapper makes its own threads. The first screw tank makes its own threads in the earth. That's the whole bit. That's the horror. That's the beauty. It's a self-tapping screw for the planet. Wheels are polite. Wheels are like, hey, ground, may I have some traction, please? Tracks are less polite. Hey, I'm distributing my problems across the surface area. But screws do not require traction. They require engagement. And the screw tank doesn't drive on the terrain. It threads itself into it. It turns dirt and snow and mud into a temporary nut, grabs it, and drags itself forward like an angry cordless drill with an exhaust note. This thing is amazing. I love it. So yeah, Colin didn't actually build a screw tank. He built the world's first planetary self-tapper. A vehicle that doesn't travel across the earth. It installs itself into it repeatedly until it gets somewhere else. And if you want more unhinged vehicular science rants like this, hit subscribe, because apparently we're not done disrespecting science and geology. And as soon, probably in the next few weeks, Chad's going to build a nail gun powered motorcycle to go with the log cabin limo and the yacht on a land yacht. And I'm going to have to explain why that's normal.
Oh my
I'm
God, I
done.
love
Oh
it.
man.
We talked about wieners that
I
got
have
screwed
been-
in the same video. I love it.
I have been sitting on that rant since 8 a.m. this morning.
How much coffee have you had since then?
Some.
Just a little bit, right?
Oh, I love
But
it.
that thing's amazing. Colin actually mounted a turret onto it so he can shoot various
And
things
that's
out of
based
it.
on
and it's based on a design by Archimedes.
it's based on an experimental vehicle. I mean, his build was based on an experimental vehicle, I think was it the U.S. or was it Canada, that so they could go across like the tundras and stuff with it.
Right, and the
definitely had to be
original
the
idea
US.
was actually Archimedes via Leonardo da Vinci. So
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I know.
Yeah. But
Very
the cool part is that one can go through water, it can go through ice, it can go through dirt, whatever you want. Now, does it get a little squirrely when you get in some mud? Yeah, but does it still go? Also, yeah. So
I saw that video. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about a cool build? I like that. That's a cool build.
And like I said, all the links will be down in the description after the stream's back up, just in case you guys want to check out these builds a little bit more further.
So I know that we've talked about the builds that we like, but I kind of want to go to the audience and see if anybody wants to talk about the builds that they like, the ones that have inspired you to get out into the garage and to create something. You know, is there a build that maybe we're missing that we haven't seen yet? I'd love to find out about those.
Yeah, I was going to say, I always love, always need more entertainment value.
Peter, I will 100% reach out to Colin and try to convince him to do that, but he's in Britain, so maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
The time zones are different. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, Killdozer 2. That's a good build, but he didn't go into much detail on it. Just
just
built one.
Killdozer's a little. There's some
controversial.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a little controversial. I can understand a bit.
Don't tell me we haven't all thought about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying
we
that
have.
at all. I'm just saying
We definitely have.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's that moral code, right? Like that moral, like, should I destroy half the town? Should I not destroy half the town? But
no, you should destroy all of the town.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's exactly what it is. Take it. I'm building a Yugo Killdozer right now.
Yeah.
It's called a Yugozer.
Let's see.
Oh wait, I have to go ahead and hit this one because I do agree with this one.
The 1960 Plymouth Fury from Scott.
Oh, okay. I was going to talk about the 90s Ford, but all right.
We're splicing is nice. I absolutely did follow this one. This was actually one of my contenders for this little segment here. He took a 1960 Plymouth Fury and made it up to a Belvedere, I think, or something along that line, like a Dodge. But anyway, he took these two cars. He took one with a really good bottom floor pan and running drivetrain, and he took the Fury that had been sitting in a cow pasture for God knows how long, and he just cut off the two-door Fury and just dropped it onto that Dodge and made a beautiful car, just absolutely gorgeous. And I will say that one right there is worthy of note right there.
Okay, I'll have to look at that one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Cold War Motors is fun to watch because a lot of times it's banner with his guys, and not as much as car stuff. Mostly while smoking weed.
Gunther saw your last video, so
I couldn't
Apparently
resist
some
popping that chat up.
yeah, I love it. I love it though. It's like nobody talks
Yeah.
about the Yugo build.
Nobody talk about the Yugo build. My wife
Yeah,
has been
yeah.
on my backside now for months on the Yugo build. So
He gets
yeah,
sensitive when you bring up the Yugo. Okay,
I get sensitive.
just calm down.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Because I wrote the book on the Yugo, and you can buy it at my merch store. Go to the merch store, buy the book.
Yeah. There's another channel right there. It's worthy of a check out if you haven't
Oh
seen it.
yeah.
Ryan
Yeah.
Hard.
So I got a small
They got
rant
some
about
weird
this one.
builds.
One second.
Go ahead.
I think Bo and I have spent some time in the same military service, and I'm going to tell you right now, he is 100% correct about two things in this statement. Humvees are slow. They're terrible to drive. If you hit 55 miles an hour in a Humvee, it feels like re-entering the Earth's atmosphere in a space shuttle. Your teeth rattle so much, you're going to feel them in your nose. So if
I
you
wanna
can
know
make
how
that better, I support this.
I want to know how you know what it feels like to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere in a space shuttle.
That's classified.
I've ridden in a Humvee, Mike.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair. So,
Oh, Humvee. I thought
Oh,
it
yeah.
said Hummer. I'm sorry, I was totally in a different. Yeah, I was in a
Humvee,
different
like
mindset there.
no, not the civilian version. You know, the
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is the
military
lowest bidder
Yeah.
version that doesn't have enough
Gotcha.
room in the back for an anemic ant.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're in the Coast Guard. Yeah, they gave us bicycles, and every Coast Guardsman had to be at least 5'10" in case our ship sank. We could walk to shore.
Weren't
So
you guys
that's
still using Jeeps in the 2000s or whatever, like World War II Jeeps in the 2000s to get around?
I don't even think we had Jeeps. I think we had go karts. We were the
Okay.
we were the they gave us bicycles, but only if they had training wheels.
Did you have to wear your PT belt while you rode the bicycle as well?
I
For
did with the big shiny one. Safety third.
It makes you immune to nuclear blast if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Pro tip
Know
for everybody.
that. I saw that on your channel, in fact.
Oh yeah, was that me?
Yeah, that was you. That was you. I loved it. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, no,
You know,
going through the bills that everybody thought was great is pretty cool because we all attacked it from so many different directions. Because I'm over here like, this thing is science. This is awesome. Mike, you had a very cool vintage vehicle. Chad, yours is just insane as per usual. And Justin, yours is surprisingly very tasteful and quite interesting.
Yeah,
good job, buddy.
Well, I was going to say, I like I said, I work and on these cars, and I've had a tendency to half-ass things in my life, and it is something I'm really trying to work on myself is to be more OCD and figure out what needs to be done and do it right the first time. Terry's Galaxy not included, but
yeah.
Well, I think half-assing it sometimes really brings about an adventure.
Yeah, I mean, I watch,
Well, it does.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. But I mean,
watch some of these guys, and I watch them as like, for 5% more effort, you could do a lot better job. That's
you could, and
but
I
it's
mean,
not as entertaining.
sometimes half-assing it is entertaining. Sometimes half-assing it is the way you get things done.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
got to get it done now, and it's the only solution you have available to you is to kind of do it the wrong way.
The algorithm loves half-assed.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh yeah. If
sure.
it drives engagement, the algorithm's all over.
Oh, wait, I got something for this. The algorithm loves half-ass.
Well, yeah, I got
Yes,
something for it too. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Oh, let me tell you a little bit about this build.
This one.
So this one's coming. The other one actually exists, but I'm teaming with Car Search and Rescue, the Jared, who the guy that gets all the titles for everybody and helps everybody out. We're teaming up on that build. The car is on the way to the Whiskey Gas Garage now. I bought the boat. That exact boat that you saw in that picture, I bought that boat today, and I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. And we are going to literally mount a 23-foot sailboat on top of a 23-foot car with 15-foot sails on top of it. And it's going to be a hybrid. So it's going to have a 400 under the hood and wind power to power it down. So that's coming. That's coming. It's a real thing.
Well,
And I'm going to need all of you. And we're going to start to build at the end of Poverty Tour because Poverty Tour ends in Berthoud, Colorado. So we're going to start to build here with all you guys helping to start this thing off.
I already told you I
Yeah.
dress like a pirate. Just depends on what kind of pirate you want.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, we'll
Well-
have sea shanties and everything.
Yeah.
Well, if you're half-assing it, though, is some of the best half-assing it that I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say,
we're
Buffalo,
gonna
we're
call
not really
it-
watching you
Dalton's up
half-ass
there.
things.
Like-
We're watching you struggle. That's
You know,
That's struggle.
but yeah,
I don't know if it's half-assed or half-mast.
he's
Now it's
getting it done. That's
half-mast.
the thing, you know.
Yeah. And we won't be able to show this if we dress like pirates because it'll be rated R. See what I did there? Dad joke. I dad joke. Thank you.
What did,
Dude,
what-
that's
I
a
said that-
granddad joke.
Well, I'm a
I think the
granddad. I'm the only granddad on the channel. We were talking about Mike earlier, only being very young. I'm not going to say his age if he doesn't, but I had already partaken in the female coupleship before Mike was born.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
just
wait,
going
wait.
to
I
put it out
got
there.
this too. Let's show this one.
Oh, oh.
Hey, Dave. At
But
least
that's-
it's
but
it's
that's
only
the way that
hydrochloric.
is.
It could be sulfuric. It could be worse.
Mhm,
Oh, I love me some Dave. Canadian Dave.
mhm. Oh man, I think it's
I
what were
can't
the
show
other
a couple of these.
what were the other builds that you guys were considering for discussion here? I know, like I threw out the Leslie Special from the Great Race and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but I'm curious what else you guys were considering as
I
far as
actually
builds
went down-
to share.
I actually went
Go
down the rabbit hole of I don't know if you've ever seen the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but that car
I
Oh,
have
yeah.
thought
Oh, yeah.
about that car
Yes.
too.
was actually a full build, and I thought about going down the rabbit hole, but I didn't feel like I could do it justice. Now I had a whole rant about the screw tank, which I'm still
Hmm.
inclined planing about over here, but the car from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is an incredible feat of engineering, and it honestly is like our level of engineering. It's like shade tree engineering with a Hollywood budget,
Mhm.
which is great.
I think I read about that. It was built on like a Land Rover or Range Rover frame or something,
Yes.
and
And they-
I don't think until that car I had seen two, unless it was on a truck. I had never seen a car with two wheels on the front that steered.
Well,
And
yeah.
that
So
was the
actually, what
thing
they
I
had to
kind
do
of-
with that is they had to fix up a custom steering linkage, and they had two axles in front, kind of like an old school hot rod. So you had an actual solid axle up there, so they would both pivot on the ends on the U-joint knuckles. And
wow.
yeah, it's a whole thing. Like independent front suspension doesn't exist on that car.
Hold on. Yeah.
What about you, Justin? I mean, what else were you considering besides the
Well,
tractor?
Well, I was considering the GMC. Oh God, I forgot what the name of it is. The GMC
Agreed.
truck.
Peter.
Yeah, that they use for the World Expos. I find it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Future Liner.
Yeah, Future Liner. Yes, I'm sorry.
The Future
Yeah.
Liner. Okay, the GM
I
Future
re-
Liner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you put
Yeah.
some pictures of that in the chat. Yeah, that thing's cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, let me here. GMC Future Liner.
No, the Future Liners were absolutely amazing and technical
Yeah.
marvels. And when you consider that there were two versions of them, there was the version from the 1930s and the version from the 1950s.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
They just
one of
roll
these.
in somewhere and the whole side opens up and
Yeah.
suddenly you're having a car show.
And the
you know?
reason I was going to consider this was it's one of the first builds I actually watched. I was paying attention to this build back when you were getting emails from Yahoo groups. Way back in the day, the guy was getting people together on what was the beginnings of an internet and trying to build this thing. I think this is
Yeah.
a 1940 one right here. But what really strikes me is this got a GMC or Street 6
Mhm.
gas engine, and I love the dual front wheels on this thing.
Yeah, very nice.
The trolley barn that I used to work for in Dallas acquired many years ago 9 old look General Motors buses, I think from Kansas City. And one of my friends bought one of the 9 and has been going through it. But it amazes me that they were powering those buses with a GM Straight 6
Yeah,
Mhm.
300
in order to
cubic
get
inch.
them down. They were short. They were kind of short. They weren't the 40-foot buses, but still, they were like 28 or 32 foot or
Yeah.
something like that. But still, to move that
Yeah.
many people that much weight with a Straight 6 was just incredible.
Yeah, honestly, Justin, your future liner reminded me of this thing.
Oh yeah,
This was built back in the day for Arctic exploration, and
That thing is cool.
there's like
they had like
two of those
full
still in existence.
restrooms, bunk houses, all kinds of stuff in these. And I thought about doing this as well, and I was just like, I can't do this justice either.
Yeah, that's
No,
a future
that's the
episode.
one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the one that went to the Antarctic, and it was the only one ever made, I think. Isn't that the
Correct.
one that went to the
Yeah,
Antarctic?
there's still one
Yeah,
on the
'cause it's-
Alaskan Highway somewhere up there that you can go look at.
No, that's
Yeah.
a different one. That's the snow train that was made
The
by.
snow train, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So there was a
wait.
snow train, but I can't remember what is the name of that one, John?
Dude, you're the train guy.
No, not the Antarctic Explorer that you just shared.
Oh, that thing. Okay. I
I'm
think it
trying
was
to remember what the
literally
name of it is.
the Arctic Challenger or something like that. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'll find it. You keep talking.
Hey,
Okay,
Justin, I
anyway.
want you to pull up Monster Ice Cream Truck because I want to
The-
share a little bit.
It was
Okay.
called the Antarctic Snow Cruiser, which it was significantly more
yeah,
fancy
Snow
than
Cruiser.
I actually thought it was called.
Yeah. No, I think that's an amazing. It's 2 lanes wide, and there are pictures out there somewhere online where they show it like driving down the street or down the highway
Yeah.
because that was the only way to get it from where it was built to get it onto a ship so it could be shipped down to the Antarctic. Basically.
Yeah, they had to
yeah,
drive it
yeah.
on both sides of the
I have
highway
to add
at
to
the
the
same
stage.
time.
You have to tell me which one it is here.
Oh, right. That's it, right there.
The pink one?
No, two more over.
The monster truck.
Oh,
right,
this-
right there.
Yeah. Okay.
So back 5 years ago, I built this thing. If you'll notice, guys, that's actually my telephone number. So the Monster Ice Cream Truck, I took
Wait a minute, I'm gonna validate this.
Oh, you got it right here you go.
It's,
It's like, hold on. It's like
I don't care if people have
Is it?
my phone number. Go ahead.
they're just gonna call you randomly. Like you're the big YouTuber now, so
Son of
Yeah,
a diddly,
I've
it is his phone number.
I've got 12 subscribers. Anyway, a few years ago, during COVID, they limited travel back and forth to Haiti. I was working at a children's hospital there with antiretroviral meds for the World Health Organizations, and I bought a chain of ice cream stores. So if you go to Facebook, there's a whole page on it, and I built this truck. What it is, it's a 4-wheel drive van chassis.
Oh, that's
And
better.
then I
Kinda.
mounted a Grumman body on this 4-wheel drive chassis, and this was the world's first ever monster ice cream truck. And I would take it all over the area on the weekends, and we would sell ice cream at festivals and fairs all over. I was living in North Carolina at the time. This was one I was going to go through, but full everything you would need to make ice cream. 32 flavors of ice cream, Dippin' Dots, novelties, milkshakes, banana splits. But we took that all over Hell's Half Acre and sold ice cream out of it back in the day. So making food trucks out of things that were never, ever meant to be food trucks. But we would take this 4-wheeling. We would take this on all kinds of 4-wheel drive adventures and sell ice cream to all the 4-wheelers because we were the only people that could make it out to them. And we would make a fortune. So that was sort of the other thing I was going to talk about. But
Well,
I really
that's-
wanted to talk about my wiener first.
Well, I was
That's
actually
the
going
truck
to mention that.
Gunther needed.
I was actually gonna mention that, since it's 4-wheel drive, you could make bank almost anywhere there was an outdoor festival. For example, like any place that's inaccessible. Some of the desert festivals, I'm not going to name them right now, but and also some of the beach areas, like for example, Mike knows this one, Crystal Beach down in Galveston. If you drive around down there, sometimes it gets a little boggy, but if you got a 4-wheel drive ice cream truck, make some money.
We made $5,000 a day at Rednecks with Paychecks. I don't know if you guys have heard of that motor festival or not, but Rednecks with Paychecks is a huge motor festival down south. We made $5,000 a day because we were the only people that could get there where the festival was being held, because you had to have 4-wheel drive to get there. And it was the old, locking transfer case. It was a 70s chassis with the drive time 4-wheel drive. But it was a lot of fun. It was a good build. And that's
Jay. Yeah.
I mean, he's always got some idea going.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. Did you have you wanted to say something and I spoke over you? I apologize.
Oh, I don't even remember what it was now. So we're good.
That's the beauty of ADHD,
what was your other
man.
builds, Mike?
I mean, just it was either the Leslie special, the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, or there's a video. Just look up Hot Rod Supercharged Packard if you get a chance on YouTube, and there's a video of a guy he sets the camera next to him basically, and he just videotapes himself leaving a grocery store, and the sound of that Packard, straight 8 Packard, just
I will agree. Those are beautiful sounding engines.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! I thought I would
It
love the
is
Buick
unique.
more because it's Buick, but the Packard is just
Yeah,
know?
and the inevitable Jim was talking earlier. I think he commented about the torque monsters that those straight eights were,
Oh
and they
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
absolutely were. I would love to see somebody slip a straight eight into like a modern Camaro. I'd like to see, instead of an LS swap, I'd like to see somebody drop a straight eight into something like that. Did Mike just say lesbian special? I was
No,
going to ask that question, but I didn't stop because
it was the Leslie special. If you've never seen The Great Race, Jack Lemmon, Tony Curtis, Natalie Wood, I think it's like 1967 or 68. You're missing out. That is
yes,
an
Dave,
absolutely
he said would.
hilarious, absolutely hilarious movie. But in the movie, the two star cars are the Leslie special and the Hannibal Twin 8. And the Hannibal Twin 8 is the one where the famous push the button Max it comes from. But the Leslie special, and if you could find a picture of it, Justin, that'd be great.
I'm looking.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the Leslie special is just a low slung looking car, but it's brass era. So we're talking 1908.
Oh, okay.
The
I
movie's
see.
a parody
found
of the Great Race, which left New York and went all the way to Paris. And they went the long way around. They didn't go. John will get that reference.
Yeah,
And
is that it?
yes, that is it. That's the Leslie special. And so Leslie was a stunt man in the early 1900s, and then Professor Fate, played by Jack Lemmon, was a stunt man, and they were always competing with each other. And Leslie was the typical hero in white, and Professor Fate was the typical villain in black. And it's just an absolutely hilarious movie. Peter Falk, Natalie Wood. I mean, yeah, you just can't go wrong with that movie.
You can't.
Yeah, so-
And speaking of outlaws and bad guys, we do have Irish Outlaw Garage in the chat now.
Irish
He's,
Outlaw.
how you doing?
Jay's hanging out.
Yeah.
It's good to
Jay,
see you,
how you
Jay.
doing?
Yeah.
So, Dave, it was the Leslie special, not the lesbian
Yeah,
special.
I know you got your hopes up when you thought I said lesbian special, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's the Leslie
Yeah,
special.
but we will do an episode in the future featuring the Subaru Forester.
I have one. You want to go
So that
through
is
it? We
that
can
is
do it right
the
now. It's
lesbian
over there.
special. Yeah. So
I got one more ad here. Let's go ahead.
go ahead.
This is a car that I considered,
The Brutus.
Ooh.
Brutus.
Mhm.
which, if anyone's seen old Top Gear, they saw Jeremy Clarkson running around the track on this thing. Yeah, it's got the, was it like a Merlin engine in it
Yeah.
from a fighter plane? It
Mhm.
farts and coughs and pops and bangs and shoots fire from everywhere, but it's amazing to watch.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Now-
not to be a contrarian there, Justin, but let's be factually accurate. It's not a Merlin engine from a Spitfire. That's the Bentley that's also in the episode. That
It's
is
Rolls Royce.
no, it's a BMW V12 aircraft engine. So it's 46.9 liters. So
Good God.
yeah, not small at all.
It's-
Very
it's,
violent
you know,
motor, but
Yeah, with
When-
here.
When you want to show people that you're serious about getting somewhere, that's the engine that you use.
Yeah, I want to point out
you're
the
100%
chain
right. It is
drive
chain
on it
drive.
too. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's another one to be on my list. But it's easy to pick out something like that, or like Project Binky or something like that. Just
Oh yeah.
What's the one from Turin? It's a Fiat. I can't remember what it's called. The Monster of Turin or the something of Turin. It's a Fiat with a big motor, and it fires up. I think it's a straight 8 or a straight 6 or something. It fires up, the whole thing just shakes. As soon as it fires, it's a scary. The Beast of Turin, I think, is what it's called. And it is a scary looking car to drive. Let me tell you.
I found it. Yeah, hold on.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a good picture of it here.
Mm-hmm.
I closed the screen, so I could.
But I mean, if this we're talking about cars that were built like at the beginning, like at the very beginning of automotive technology.
That
And
one, right?
yeah, that's the one,
Yeah.
the Beast of Turin. And I think it's a Fiat. I can't remember the size of the motor or anything. But it's a gorgeous car. And just it's hilarious to watch them when they start it. When it goes to fire up and the whole body just shakes sideways. With all of the torque from the motor and it just spinning.
Jay, you're going to be waiting a hot minute for that one.
Yeah.
Jay, I was talking to somebody though about this the other day. We were talking about how I think it was back and forth somewhere about how when you get it done, if anybody can rebuild that Buick motor, it's going to be you, and it's going to run beautifully when you do. So you're going to need a spotter when we get out to Moab, a couple places. But if you ask me rudely, I'll do it. So, you know.
Yeah.
Nah, Jay's got this. I'm just giving him a little crap.
If anyone can do it, he can.
Oh yeah, for
That's
sure.
True. That's
I
sure.
I saw the Greek tragedy that was that Jeep he was working on, and that was impressive.
Oh my God! When he sent me a video, and I don't know if it got put in his YouTube video or whatever, but he sent me a video and he takes the hammer and he knocks on the rod of the engine and it doesn't move, and I was just like, I think my mouth just dropped open and just stayed open for the entirety of the video at that point because I could not believe it was that bad.
That car was close to me, and I saw it on Facebook, and I was really considering it too. Then I was like, I don't need it too badly. And then Jay said, "Oh, I'm going to go get it." I was like, "Okay, that's good for you." I'm really glad he saved me from that one.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not glad that he saved you from that one, but but it's a good looking car. I was going like, wow, you found a nice car,
See, this makes me glad I'm trying to limit myself to one at a time.
Yeah. I was scrolling through Facebook today doing the thumb thing and going through, and Justin, I heard Gunther's Garagery call you out. Basically, what he said is you need to go get a man pond for your mangina because his car was going to wipe the earth with your 500 Poverty Bago on the Poverty Tour. Now, I'm not sure that's exactly what he said,
here's the thing
but that's what I heard.
Here's the thing about the Poverty Bago. When I say it goes, and the world moves underneath it. That's all.
It's the Winnebago that Chuck Norris would drive if he had a chance.
It increases the speed of the rotation of the Earth with the screw tank and the Poverty Bago next to each other. We'd be going a lot faster.
If we chain those up, everything would stop.
Let's see. Oh, it's going
slowly, but
there's going to be a video coming out tomorrow. In fact, on some statuses on how it's going. But suffice to say, I may have to go to Houston to pick up some parts.
Listen, if you go to Houston to pick up parts, I hope you come back with a lot more parts than you're thinking about going to get. So,
well, it depends on what they have in the yard.
Oh, well, I was thinking of the one where they were still attached, the parts.
Oh, that one. Yeah. So
if
it's still attached for a reasonable price, well, maybe. But old buddy's still
going
back and forth.
What color are the parts still attached to?
It is kind of a beige black. Weird color. Yeah, it's not exactly desirable.
Yeah, if it was red, I'd be like, oh yeah, bring it back.
Oh yeah, 100%. Million.
But did those wagons come with anything else besides those turbo 5-cylinder motors?
Oh yeah, 100%. They had naturally aspirated ones. The turbos were only offered in 2.3 liter, but naturally aspirated. They had a 2.0, 2.5, and I believe a 2.8. Don't quote me on that last one. I know there was another engine option. But
just to bring our audience up to speed, this is the Volvo, right there.
Yeah, this is the Volvo.
Okay, I just wanted to bring everybody up to speed on what we're talking about.
No. Yeah, sorry. We talk all the time amongst each other, so we know what we're talking about, basically.
We talk entirely too much amongst each other. Let's say that out loud.
That's true. Yeah,
the difference, Mike, is how many valves were offered. So, for example, the one I've got right here, the turbo variety, came with 20 valves and 5 cylinders. Some of the naturally aspirated ones only came with 1 cylinder per piston, so you only ended up at 10 valves. Or not 1 cylinder per piston, 1 valve per cylinder. Wow. I'm still thinking about the goddamn incline plane.
But no 6-cylinder for that wagon. Just the 5 cylinders, or
just 5 cylinders. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Swedish. It's wacky. It's awesome.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's not awesome. I'm just saying, like, if I owned one, I think I'd want 1 more cylinder. That's all I'm saying.
Did I see something from Gunther up there?
Yeah,
you did.
Well, I want to address one thing here, David. I don't drink what Chad drinks. I've given him gifts to drink. I don't know if he's imbibed.
Oh, I have. Yes.
Yeah.
But I try to stay on the just the foamy beverage side of the house.
Oh, I don't drink beer. I drink whiskey. I was all state my senior year in high school at whiskey drinking.
Well, I used to do all that, but you get older.
The Poverty Bago will whoop my butt if I try to race it. That's absolutely true. So
Oh, I don't know, Mike. I think we could turbo that.
what the? Oh yeah, but listen, an RV cam and a little bit of a turbo. I'm saying
Yeah.
she needs more horsepower. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, all right. Well, as long as we're on the same page.
We're building a
I
van.
will put out a challenge now to anybody else who has a log cabin on their vehicle. I will race them and I will beat them on Poverty Tour.
Now, he
Anybody
didn't-
bring a log cabin on, I'm your guy.
He didn't say
I'll
what
race for pink
size.
slips.
What
Let's
about
get some-
anybody with a log cabin
that's a good
inside their vehicle?
Go get
Oh,
some
well,
Lincoln
yeah.
logs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I knew you had wood in there, Mike. I didn't know you had logs.
Oh no, that's not
Mm.
entirely correct, Dave. I will 100% drink the booze if I bring it. Yeah, good luck. These guys know.
Oh, I love it.
I brought a big old bottle of tequila one time to a party, and everybody's like, "Well, it's not really our thing." And I was like, "That's fine. I'll drink the whole thing."
A
And I
sandwich
did.
or a roller dog.
Yeah, I challenged it.
Damn it.
Yeah, I challenged him to make a sandwich. I said I'll buy him roller dogs if he wins. So
Is
Yeah.
that what y'all were talking about? Where you bring everybody up to speed? Where you explored Vivor, the most high quality brand ever, and their offerings of roller dog machines?
well, I got room in this Poverty Vago if I need a roller dog machine.
This is what I get for not paying attention to the chat for like 5 minutes.
I think I just
actually, I might tear out this stove that doesn't work and put a roller dog in there.
I think that would be great.
Just have roller dogs all the time. I think that's
Yeah.
a fantastic idea.
I'll just load it
one
up
of those
before I
little-
leave, and they'll just sit there and just go and go.
What
go.
kind of roller dogs though? Are we talking all beef? Or are we talking
All beef.
lips and assholes?
Yeah, no, they got to be
No,
smart
lips and
wieners.
assholes.
Okay,
Wow.
yeah.
So what I was thinking is one of those little side pockets you got on the Vago. It just kind of shook right out, good to go.
Oh, that can smell it while I was
Okay.
driving.
True.
Do it.
Well, we've hit over
So-
an hour at this point.
Jim's
Do we wanna
on
keep
board.
going, or-
Yeah, Jim's on
Yeah.
board. Yeah, it's been an hour. Any final thoughts or anything from the chat? Or anything like that?
I don't have anything. Do we want to go to questions or comments or anything on the chat itself? Or
Let's go to
Um,
questions on the chat. Rapid fire mode. You guys have 10 minutes of bonus time starting now. And the first question here, Chad.
Jack Daniels Sinatra Select. So here's the story. Frank Sinatra broke up with Ava Gabor, one of the Gabor sisters, Zsa Zsa and Ava. Ava Gabor went back to France, and Frank Sinatra went crying to Jack Daniels. Not to the brand, to the man. Went crying to Jack Daniels about Ava leaving him. And he went up to the top of his distillery in Tennessee and brought down this special whiskey. And from that day forward, it's the only bourbon that Frank Sinatra would drink. For the rest of his life, he never drank another kind of bourbon, and it's called Sinatra Select. You buy it in a box, and there's a book inside the box, and it tells the whole story of Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select. And it's way too expensive for what it is, but if you ever want a good bourbon to sit with some of your best friends and talk cars with, this is what you got to go get. And I wouldn't bring it out for anybody but these guys right here, Sinatra Select.
All right, next order in the chat, we got MD McVeigh. He has a roller dog machine. All right.
Oh,
Awesome.
I was gonna say we got a question on roller dogs. Where's your favorite roller dog dispensary? See me, Quick Trip, all the way.
Quick Trip has
I'm-
the best beef hot dogs. I'm sorry.
I like the buffalo chicken things that roll around.
I like Buc-ee's. They have roller like little burritos, like little tiny burritos. I don't know what you call
Oh
those.
yeah.
And I like those at Buc-ee's because they put pulled pork in them.
Taquitos, probably. is
Taqui-
what you're thinking of.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
those
I
are-
don't-
yeah.
I don't know all those fancy words, but yeah, that could be it.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth. I don't roller dog. I unfortunately the ulcers won't take it.
Okay.
But we do have a suggestion for the Bago. I like this idea.
What's that?
Uh,
You're clicking stuff. I'm clicking stuff.
Okay,
Yes.
so that one, the dry
Yeah,
ice.
that one. Dry ice. Every time I open the door, it just flows out, and I just step out like Doc Brown, just wide-eyed, fuzzy haired. I can grow it out before Poverty Tour.
I live in
Diet
Colorado.
White, yeah.
I could bring all of the legal weed for the entire tour, and we could be more like when you open up the doors to the surf wagon and Sean Penn steps out. In Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That's not
All
dry ice, boys. That's weed smoke. I'm just saying.
I'm in
that's-
Well,
Illinois.
it's a little
Yeah.
thicker than the dry smoke, but I think more tasteful.
I don't have a CDL anymore, so I don't have to worry about being drug tested. So I'm good with that. I would
Oh
love
my
to smoke
God.
it up with
I'm
you
gonna get
guys.
yelled at.
Jack stands
Yeah.
and tree stands. You want to know if we're bringing merch? Okay, so I'll go first because, yeah, man, I
We
don't.
haven't
I
talked
don't
about it yet,
merch
but
at the moment, and yeah, if you want a sticker, there's a link on my channel. You can buy a sticker. That's about all I got. These other guys,
I think he's asking about that stupid car show.
Oh. I thought.
Yeah, let me go ahead and answer that.
Be selfish.
100%. We will have T-shirts and we will have stickers on Poverty
Oh,
Tour
wow.
for that stupid car show. 100%. And of course, there'll be Whiskey Gas Garage. These are our new hockey jerseys that are up on our store on YouTube. We've got hockey jerseys, T-shirts, stickers, and then we have bikini underwear and thong and pasties that say Whiskey Gas Garage, which I think, because it has the little propeller, I think it's going to be huge, and I think they're going to sell like hotcakes. I'll be modeling them at every morning meetup.
I will
Okay,
say
well-
that the Old Jack Dog will definitely have free stickers for everybody, but past that, not much else.
Yeah, no,
I
I'll
have
be
not-
bringing stickers, but I don't charge for them.
I have not even looked into merchandise at this point, but I have been asked about merchandise, so it's something I got to get to.
Well, now listen,
although,
on the
Dad,
Poverty Tour-
if you can find a goalie-sized jersey, I would love to have one. I'm just saying.
I'll get you one, brother. But the Inevitable Jim had great merch. Dalton had great
God.
merch.
Yeah,
great merch.
Steve had great merch from Build Season. There horizontally abundant merch.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of great merch that you're going to be able to get on Poverty Tour from people who are way more popular than us. Because I think between us, the four of us, we have 9 subscribers. So go
I
out.
had 4 last week.
Thong. Of course, we're going to have a thong song. I have a wrestling thong from Luscious Lenny Lips that I'm saving just for you, Jay.
I will sign anybody's roller dog if they bring it.
Yes.
So, yeah, definitely.
I will if it's big enough.
Mm-hmm.
I write really large, just so you know.
I can't say what I was
So-
thinking there.
Any other questions? Or?
I pushed it as far as we could go. Buff, you went looking for roller dogs and couldn't find any? That's a sad day, man.
I feel like the Safeway would have had roller dogs, but then again,
I
I've
feel
been
like
to
you
a number
guys
of
lived out of that
Safeways
Safeway.
Yeah, I've been to a number of Safeways that were just not great.
I'm shocked
Would
that
be the nice way of putting
none of the
it.
3 wides have a roller dog dispenser in them. I would imagine that. I'm willing to buy one today and send it to Pole Bar Garage West just so you guys have a roller dog station there. So I'm on camera saying it. I will buy one. Actually, I saw one on Marketplace the other day for $12. I will get you guys one, and we'll send it out to Pole Barn Garage West so you can get your roller dog on, babe. No man should touch your wiener but me. That's all I'm saying.
I think I need a roller dog.
You got to run it by.
trailer.
You got to run it by the old shop over here, so I can laser etch our logo on the side, so they know.
That's right. That's
They
right.
know where it came from. Who's got their back when it comes to roller dogs?
Oh.
Yeah, Buff, we'll get you a T-shirt. If Chad
We can do
already put
that.
it out, it's in the ether. I was trying to head it off, but here we are.
No.
Yeah,
Tomorrow the order is going to go out, and in 24 days, just like always, I'll have 100 that stupid car show T-shirts. We'll have them in merch. They'll be $5 a piece because we aim to get rich off this
I
channel.
was going to say we have
That's exactly right.
2 episodes so far, so now we need
Yeah.
merch.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
we will have it. We will have it in 24 days. So yeah, just look on the Whiskey Gas Garage channel. We've got a store there. There will definitely be that stupid car show merch in just a couple of weeks.
That's fantastic. So the logo, who came up with the logo? Because that is
I
one
did.
of
John,
the greatest logos that I've ever seen.
You disappeared, John.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
think
swapping cameras here. My good camera decided it was not having it no more. We went over time.
Oh, I thought he was in the bathroom and he had to go.
Oh.
Yeah, which
We're
is
here to
fine.
scream, John.
I mean,
There we are.
There we go.
There you go.
Now you're on the bad camera.
Can't tell the
Yeah.
difference.
So I made it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The That Stupid Car Show logo is half AI, half me driving GIMP, and that's not a reference. That's graphical software that is
That's a
open
graphical
source.
recreation
see,
of what happened.
the one that's in the background right now, if we can just do this, is one I took from John and said, put in the AI and say, make more exciting.
Yeah.
What they're
And I
saying
love
is I'm boring, and that's okay.
But I mean, either one's good. The colors on the original logo are fantastic, but that one in the background, it really pops. I gotta say that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I'm gonna be the artistic guy here and just go. It really pops. It's so great. It looks fantastic. Okay, and
oh my god,
but
it's wonderful.
It's fabulous. Anyway,
do you know what my hey, Mike? Do you know what my gay horse eats? Hey. Okay.
I've heard that one before. It took a minute to
I'm sorry, it's another dad joke.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait. Yeah. Oh, I was clicking the same thing you were.
Half a Buick 430 piston for a shirt. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as long as it's signed.
Deal. But I dibs on that
You have
piston.
to
That's
sign
my
it,
piston. So that's true. He has to sign it, but dibs on the piston. It belongs to me.
Yeah, it's better to have a piston than be pissed off.
Yeah, and it goes in the That Stupid Car Show museum when we get to that point.
Yeah, we're famous.
We can make a trophy out of it, like Jess. Did anybody see Jess's
I
trophy?
got room for a shelf about right there.
Yeah,
that's,
that
I
was
was thinking that Stupid Car Show museum needed to be in your shop, so that makes absolute sense that it go above your head up there.
You mean my poor shop that I put together with my own two hands that probably will fall in on itself?
I mean,
in about
I cannot imagine a more better place for a broken piston that we traded for a shirt signed by the great Irish Outlaw Garage.
We'll have to pull it out of the rubble after.
Any other questions or comments that we want to hit up before we close this off? Because we got about 3 minutes left before I think we really want to wrap it up. For the
actually, that's a good call out right there from Peter. Jess's trophies, definitely awesome.
They were awesome.
I saw Jess's trophies. Buff sweeped the 3-car show. It was fantastic. And I didn't really get a chance to look at the one that he really liked, but I got to go back and look at it again. But I did watch the video.
Yeah, and I posted on her page that we need awards for one of the Poverty Tour stops.
Oh, for sure.
I don't want to put it all on her. I'm thinking that everybody on Poverty Tour needs to bring an award and just throw it up there and everybody votes and who gets it. You know.
Yeah,
it has to be suitably low rent though. Like go to Dollar General.
It's got to be
Yeah, I was gonna say you spend $4 or $5 on it, you spend too much.
Yeah. Hey, I want to do a quick shout out to Mike. If you haven't gone to see the Poverty Tour video that he did with all the maps and all the, it was just not only well done, it was well thought out. Mike, I want to thank you on behalf of everybody who's going on Poverty Tour. If you didn't go last year, you may have no idea what to expect. Mike made it very clear. Go to his channel at Wandering Iron. Look at it. You can go on the Poverty Tour channel. I know Dalton shared it. Everybody on their brother shared it. It's on our channel. It's a fantastic video. But go watch it. Mike did a hell of a job explaining what to expect when you're expecting on Poverty Tour. So do that. I just wanted to give Mike a big shout out for doing that because it means a lot to the guys who've never done it.
Yeah, I'll tack on to that and say Mike successfully locked me into this whole movie night thing. Thanks, buddy.
You are welcome, sir. So
you were locked in already. You didn't know
it. He had already promised all of us that he was thinking about a movie night. And I'm just like, oh, you're good about a movie night? And he goes, oh, we're doing it. And I'm just like, I'm going to announce it. Yeah, I think you missed that last part. You know?
Yeah, Jim just texted me here, and I want to also plug another thing here. Jim is putting on a car show in St. Louis on the Saturday before Poverty Tour, and it's going to also be a stopover place. So if you want anyone coming from out east and wants to stop in St. Louis, there's going to be a place to camp, car show, and I do believe he's doing it's at his church, so there'll be a morning service as well. And everybody's going to be driving across the state of Missouri, which is about 4 or 5 hours in old vehicles. So
to be clear, this is Jim from OBS Shipyard.
Yeah, OBS Shipyard.
Yes.
Yeah. And I wanted to throw that little plug in there too. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's going to be a fantastic car show. I can't wait. That's going to be our first night camping. And in fact, the night before that, for those of you who might be in Corbin, Kentucky, the night before that, I'm being inducted into the traditional Southern Wrestling TSW Hall of Fame that Friday night before the car show on Saturday. And so Corbin, Kentucky, the birthplace of Kentucky Fried Chicken. So we go and get yourself some chicken wings and come on out.
I've been there. It's delicious. I mean,
It
as far
is
as KFC
delicious.
goes, that's the best KFC.
That
ever.
is the best KFC in the world is in Corbin, Kentucky. So if you guys get out, and then we're going to be at the car show the next night, and right there in St. Louis, and looking forward. And thank Jim at OBS Shipyard for pulling all that together. He's got a bunch of sponsors. His church is really involved in this, and we've all spent time with Jim on the veterans van build. So it's a great opportunity to get out and not only see some pretty cool cars, get your Jesus on, and have a place to camp out before we go on to the next stop.
Yeah, Jim's pretty good people. Anyway, Bo, to answer your question, yes, I will 100% take that sticker, only if I can trade you one in kind.
I want to make an announcement real quick. I know a lot of people were. I announced that I would let everybody know where we were camping. If you are watching this and you're like, "Oh, I'm waiting on the camping list," I need to make a video about that because there are some things that you need to know before we camp. But we have the camping committee has settled on the campsites at this point. John's a part of the camping committee, and we've settled. Adam Coleman is a part of the camping committee, so he was the one with Mobius Dick. And who was the other guy? His name keeps. I know
his name is Leaf.
Thank you,
Leaf with the Nissan
Leaf
Z.
was the other part of with the Nissan Z. He's camping with us this trip, and we've got a whole list in place. I'm going to make a video about it, talking to you guys about it, and everything. So stay tuned for that on my channel as well. So, and I was trying to think if I got anything else. I am not. Dalton's choosing the movies. So
okay, so
no, John's choosing the movies.
2 points here.
Oh, okay.
Dalton had suggestions. I'm choosing the movies, and the reason for that is because we will have children, we will have other folks with us, we'll have other we'll call them civilians around that we don't want to be showing Meatballs 2 while we're trying to have a good time in the middle of Moab. So
yeah, and I think I want Cannonball Run, but I think Cannonball Run maybe.
He said Meatballs.
Cannonball Run is in the list. Basically, it's PG-13 and lower is kind of where we're at on them.
If it's a car movie, it's a classic car movie, it's probably going to be on the list.
Okay.
Yeah. Buff's Garage has got the list right there. One of those.
Yeah, I think
Buff. I think I've got all those already.
Yeah, I think Cannonball Run for me is big because there were moments on the first Poverty Tour where it felt like we were in that movie.
Yeah,
and especially when we would flood a gas station. So if you want to know what the first Poverty Tour felt like, go watch Cannonball Run, and that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, and I got to put this out as well. So the reason that I'm being a little cautious with the movies is that I'm taking responsibility for movie nights. So I've got event insurance for it, and all the things. So behave yourselves, Chad.
Yeah, Chad. You know the only person in the whole group that exactly. So the one that we worry about the most is Chad.
I deserve that. I totally deserve
that. Just have it after 9 o'clock. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, it has to be. We're doing it outdoors, right? I got a 35
Chad's drunk after 9.
Or 35-foot screen. 35 inches wouldn't be very good.
No, it wouldn't. Everybody would be able to hear it, but they wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah.
Binoculars.
Well, guys,
I think it's a Lamborghini. So,
guys, I think we've got a little bit over our time, but it's been fun. Any finishing words or any thoughts?
Nope. Just thank. I just want to thank all you guys for being willing to do this.
Yeah, I'd like to say kindness is free.
My idea.
And tech is awesome. I just want to say kindness is free.
I like to say, hang in, hang out, and hang on.
Mm-hmm.
And since I gave a rant earlier, this has been your bad lecture.
All right. So I'm going to call it, guys. You have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Hang in.
Thanks, everybody.
Hang out. Hang on.